Hello! This is my second installment of the Story Summaries videos, which is where I just give a little bit of insight on some of my stories so that when some of my animation memes and animatics come out, you guys understand them a little more. This is again unscripted, so it will also be a mess like the previous one. I might as well just not script any of these videos so they all have the same messy, natural feeling, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Today, I will be talking about this story that I've been calling Revelia Girls, which is about these two childhood best friends, Akko and Ali, who are both in high school. I think they're on their senior year. In their senior year. They're both 18, and one day they discover that they have the ability to travel to a different world called Revelia. And they get the job to go around to each region in this new world and just fix all of the problems there. It's one of those things. They have the ability to go back to the original world, the real world, whenever they want. Like, while they're inside of the fantasy world, time in the real world is stopped. And while they're in the real world, time stops in Revelia. So, like, nothing happens while they're gone. I can't go too much into detail about specific plot and story stuff, because I do want to attempt to turn this into an animated series in the future. So, yeah, I can't talk too much about it, because there will be a lot of spoilers, and I don't want to do that. What I will be talking about today is just giving some insight on a few of the different main characters, because there's Akko and Ali, and then at their school, Akko and Ali are both a part of the student council, and the other three people in the student council are the three other people in their party in Revelia. So, like, everyone in the real world has their own counterpart in Revelia. They don't always have the same roles, so, like, Akko's mom in the real world isn't actually Akko's mom in Revelia. They don't even know each other. It can be whatever, but it just so happens that all of the student council still end up being a team in Revelia. So there's that. That's fun. I'm going to be starting off with Ali. Her actual name is Alicia, but I always call her Ali because I like doing that. I don't remember any of their last names, so that's fun. But I know that for Ali, she is the student council president. How her and Akko met, that's like a pretty big thing, is that when Ali was like really little, her parents ended up getting into a car crash and they both died. And Akko attended their funeral because her parents were really close with Ali's parents. Like, they were not really close, but they were friends. So she went there, and Akko found Ali all by herself, just like crying because, you know, her parents are dead. So like, they talked for a little bit, and Akko decided that she was going to dedicate herself to trying to make sure that Ali was happy and make sure that no one ever made her cry ever again. You know, sweet little kid innocent promises. They're still friends now. Ali is very reserved. Out of the two of them, she's very much more mature. Akko is just all over the place. Akko is the secretary, but she doesn't take her job very seriously. She's more focused on, like, everything but what she's supposed to be doing. She's very energetic, she's very confident in herself. She's one of the more popular girls at school because she is pretty. But, of course there are people who don't like her because she's popular. Because not everyone's gonna like you, obviously. One thing that she does, there's another character who's like a photographer and also kind of a fashion designer, and Akko often like models clothes for her and lets the girl take pictures of her to like practice photography stuff. So that's nice. Next, I'm going to be talking about the vice president. Her name is Neilani. Neilani... Okay. The thing is that Neilani very much admires Ali. She really looks up to her. It gets to the point where, like, she admires Ali so much that she gets jealous of the fact that Akko and Ali are so close together. So Akko and Neilani kind of hate each other. So that's fun. They don't get along at all. And they don't really get along in Revelia either. Because whenever they're talking, like, Akko's standing there and she's like, I know what you did in the real world. Like, you're the worst, I can't believe I have to stay with you even longer. And Neilani has no idea why Akko's so mean to her in Revelia, but she just kind of goes along with it. Okay, you're gonna be mean to me, I'll be mean to you too. And they just argue all the time. Poor Allie has to deal with that and, like, break them up whenever they're arguing. My god. The next character I'm going to talk about isn't actually a part of the student council, but she is still important. Her name is Naomi. Naomi is Neilani's little sister, which is why earlier I almost said Naomi instead of Neilani, because I personally like Naomi more, because Naomi is just a sweetheart. She's a part of the baking club. Akko is actually the president of the baking club, and not Neilani, oh my god, Naomi is the vice president. Naomi is also the person who takes pictures of Akko and, like, is kind of a fashion designer. She is that person. Naomi's so cute. I love her. She's adorable. She's not a part of the group in Revelia, but they do often come to her to get, like, armor and stuff from her. That's what she does in that world, so that's fun. Next up, there is the enforcer in the student council, whose name is Roxanne. Roxanne used to be a delinquent, but she has since then been reformed and now just kind of goes around the school making sure people are following the rules. She's not a mean person in any way. She's actually pretty nice. She's very good friends with Akko, because they both are, like, pretty fun people to be around. She is Naomi's girlfriend. They're dating. That's fun. They're adorable. She still doesn't really follow the rules too much. She doesn't often wear the school uniform because she doesn't like it. She doesn't like wearing skirts, so that's cool. I like drawing her because her hair is cool, and the kind of clothes that she wears is awesome, and I like drawing it and designing outfits for her. It's really fun. And the final person we have in the student council is named Lucas. Lucas is a lot like Allie, so the two of them get along. Lucas is very quiet. He often answers things with, like, one-word answers. He's one of those guys. He has his hair, like, over his eyes, so a lot of people often wonder how he can actually see anything, but he never runs into anything. He's very good with, like, hand-eye coordination, even though it doesn't look like he can see anything. Like, there's two things in this story that are, like, really big mysteries. There's how Lucas is able to see, and then Allie has, like, pockets in her skirt, and she is somehow able to hold, like, the craziest things in her pockets. Like, it doesn't make any sense that they would fit in there, but they just do. So those are, like, the two big mysteries of this series, and I love it so much. It's taken less time to talk about the student council than I thought it would, so I guess I'm going to talk about two other side characters that are also kind of important. So since we just talked about Lucas, I'm going to start talking about Aaron. Aaron is on the football team, and Aaron is Lucas's boyfriend. Aaron is a lot like Akko. They're both, like, very energetic and just fun people to be around. So, like, him, Akko, and Roxanne together is usually not a good combination when it comes to being in class. Aaron and Akko often like to plan pranks together and, like, pull jokes together because they're both very good at it. They are the comedy duo. Technically comedy trio when Roxanne is around. Aaron's great. I like him. His hair is cool. I like drawing his hair a lot, so that's fun. And finally, we've gotten to the last character. There's more characters for this series, but this is just the last of, like, the bigger ones, kind of. We have Cass. Cass is also on the football team, and the thing with him, he goes through a lot in this series. He starts off as Akko's boyfriend because, like, in middle school, a lot of them went to middle school together, so, like, they already knew each other, and they started dating in middle school. Cass helps Akko realize something, like, really big about herself, and he fully supports her once she makes a big decision. So he's a really good guy. He's really nice and cute. So that's everyone. We did it. We got to the end. Yay! I hope you enjoyed this video. This was even more of a mess than the video yesterday, because I kind of thought about what I was going to say before I actually started recording. I didn't have a script. I mean, I kind of did. Well, I thought about it in my head, and then I just started talking, like, after I would think about a segment, and then I would talk, and then I would think more, and then talk. But this one, it was just all completely improvised, just off the top of my head. I made a quick list in my head, a little checklist about what I had to talk about and get through, and yeah, I did that. Sorry for the mess, but, I think it'll be okay. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I already said that. Whatever. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever, wherever you are, whatever you decide to do. And yeah, you guys are great. Bye-bye.